What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here and welcome back to episode 4 of our Green City scenario called the Cleanup Crew. In the last episode we finally got our solar updraft tower. We bought some incinerators so we can start emptying out the landfills there. We have built our leisure area here where the old factories used to be, and we removed that. Got rid of these folks over here, built a couple of new, actually the one new neighborhood. We have continued our shopping plaza here, and we have filled in the residential block right over here. So I'm thinking for this episode what we're going to start with is we're going to upgrade all of our sewage to this eco-friendly sewage here to kind of help minimize the damage that we're doing to the lake. We are going to have to clean that up, keep in mind. And then possibly we're going to dabble a little bit with buses. So I think that's kind of a good plan that we have for this particular episode. Then we'll tackle anything else that comes our way. But we're sitting at 8,000 population. We have 8,000 coming in weekly, and we have 86,000 in the bank, which I think we're doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and get to it. We're gonna put in, let's see, sewage treatment. We have 285,000 of sewage production. These guys produce, what is it? 60 per week, 60,000 per week. So we're gonna need about, let's say 60, 120, 180, 240, and then we can move this one over here that we have. So we'll put that guy right there. We're gonna hook all of these up with water. Hook them up to the grid. We gotta provide some power. There we go. And we'll get rid of these those two there. Gotta fix that power grid. There we go. And let's see where we're at. We're good. We're back in green. We're producing less pollution into our lake, and from this corner now. In the future, once we unlock this guy, these cost a ton of money, and they have a huge upkeep as well. But they are going to be necessary in order to help us clean up the pollution that we have caused over here, so we can make something of this lake. And we'll see what we do with it. Garbage wise, this guy is already empty, so we can get rid of him. We can even maybe start unloading that. Where are we at here? We're at 99% full there, 46% full there, and these guys are just working away. They're not even using the full potential. None of them are using 27 trucks that they could be. So we do have a demand for residential. We have a demand for commercial and industrial, or jobs, or farming. We might as well start calling it farming until we develop a forestry area. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. To begin, we're gonna get rid of this road here. We're gonna connect from here. We're gonna come to there and there. We gotta make sure that we turn off the intersection there. Gonna bring that road down to there, turn off the lights there, and resume the simulation. I'm almost thinking that we should buy this tile over here and kind of expand out that way. Before we do that, we're gonna come down here and we're gonna build an additional neighborhood, and that is going to go out to about there. There we go. Something like that to start us off with. We're gonna plop some residential there. We do have water, we need to worry about power transfer. Let's see, do we need fire coverage here? Kinda sorta do. So we'll put a fire station there. Over here we're gonna... let's put 2 of these plazas. There we go. And that will transfer power to over here. So we'll make sure that we zone enough folks there. We can finish off the commercial there. We can even come and zone to about there. Put in a pathway there, and one there. I think we should be good for now. Put an additional one over here. And I think we're good for the time being. Have a pathway there. That one should be pretty popular, and it is. I think we're lacking a road connection right there, and a little bit more of farming. Why not? I want to check in on the citizens' health, and we are at 74%. We need to be at 85. We're not there quite yet. We can put in this community pool somewhere. I think this would be a good area. There we go. 75,000 down the drain. I wonder what the upkeep is on that. 1,200 per week, so we're cutting down our weekly income as well. But that is a-okay. We do have to get the citizens' health up, and hopefully that'll help a little. It looks kind of cool as well. There's some folks going in there already. They're going to be swimming in the pool and just relaxing a little bit, kind of like we are with this series. No pressure. We're out of the hole. I think we're doing good. Start emptying out this guy as well. This is probably going to bring up these icons right over here. So they're going to pop back up. We're actually going to provide an additional... let's see, how much did it cost first? Recycling center, 8,000. So we'll put another one of those guys right there to kind of help with garbage and come down and collect while we're emptying these out, and then we'll provide some more recycling centers and incinerators and everything as soon as we're done with that area there. See, it's a good thing that we put in a fire station right there, because we're having a fire in this neighborhood right off the bat. And we do have to focus on some schools as well. I'm not sure if we're going to do that this episode or next one, but we have about 1,000 people ready to go to the university, and we don't have a university for them just yet. So that may bring up some of those not enough educated citizens icons. What I am purposely doing is I'm not leveling up the commercial here to level 3. Right, level 3? Yeah, level 3. Because once we level up the commercial to level 3, they're going to start asking for the highest possible educated workers, and we unfortunately don't have those guys yet in our city. We don't have a university, so like these guys. What's going on here? See, this guy leveled up to level 3, and now he's looking for higher educated workers, and we don't unfortunately we don't have anyone to provide to go work over there. So in case you guys didn't know, that's kind of like a little tip in this episode here if you're following along. The higher the level of the buildings, so whether it's commercial or offices or high density commercial or even industrial, if you have that leveled up to level 3, they're going to require some pretty smart cookies to work in those buildings, and you've got to have your education level up in order for that to work. What we are going to do, actually no, we're good on high schools, we're good on elementary schools as well, so yeah, we're really only lacking the university, and I'm kind of sort of thinking about buying this tile over here and then putting in like a little university campus going on just right there. How much is a university, by the way? We can do the Modern Technology Institute, that costs 90,000. We can also go to the regular university, and it costs 75,000. Decisions, huh? Well, let's not think about it too much. We'll just buy the tile, prepare ourselves. We can even kind of sort of work on an area there to how we want to design it beforehand, and then we'll plop it in once we get it, or once we have enough money, right? Because that's kind of what's holding us back for the time being. So let's see, how do we want to go through here? Well, kind of come to about there, like a little natural shaped road. We can even have this one meet up with it. I think that would look kind of sort of nice. So maybe something like that. And then right here is where we're going to want the university. So we're going to need some more cash for that. I almost want the Modern Technology Institute. We can we have 4,000 capacity for students. It's more than we need right now, but that's just future proofing that we're going to be doing there. So we'll wait until we have, what is it, 90,000, and we'll come back to it, and we'll put that sucker in there. Can zone a little bit more up until then. There we go. We can put in one of those small parks. Spend money while you're trying to save money, right? There we go. I think that should be good enough for now. We're at 70,000. I think that if we do the university there, we're not gonna have enough money to put in a bus depot or maybe even trams. So we're just gonna have to kind of wait and see what happens. I really want the university first, because we're not having a whole lot of traffic problems just yet. I mean, yeah, it's busy there, but obviously that's the reason why. In the future, we're gonna put in a on and off ramp there for these folks to come and go. We do have to think about it and how we want to design it. But it's gonna look nice. It's gonna look nice. Well, I've let the game run for about a week and a half, maybe 2. And we are at 105,000 in the bank. So we now have the ability to build the university. And we're gonna go ahead and do that right over here. Okay, so we're gonna have a connection from here to here. I'm gonna put the game on 2 speed for now. We're having some issues. Develop over here for not enough educated workers as well as not enough customers, because we have this enormous demand for residential, which we can kind of sorta. We can help it out right there. Let's get back to it. So we want to have a road with trees coming in through here. So we'll do something like that. And then we're gonna need a straight road going through in order for us to place the university. So we'll... Which way do I want it to face? Do I want it to face there or that way? Neither. I'm gonna have it face the lake. Lake is going to be fixed in the future. So we're gonna do something like that. I think should work just fine. And Modern Technology Institute is gonna take up, bam, that spot right there. Oh, that's gonna look nice. Look at all those happy faces. All you people, get over there and get an education right now so we can stop seeing these icons right there. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna pause the game here. This truck is one of the mods on Xbox. It's the Cyber Buffalo, and it's one of those futuristic looking trucks. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in person. Look at this thing. It's like something out of the Alien versus Predator movies. Look at the back. Wow. Pretty cool. Alright, back to the game. We just spent a ton of money. We gotta make some of that money back up. We'll run the water to about there. There we go. We have water now. We do need to provide power, and power we can provide. Temporarily, just like so. And we can put the game back up to 3 speed. Oh, it's gonna look nice. It's gonna look really nice. From the back over here is, or we're going to have some of these nice looking trees here. Maybe even kind of through there. I think that's going to be really cool. A university deserves a field, a sports field. In this case, it's going to be a football field, another mod that we have, and we're going to put that guy right there. There we go, that's looking nice. Perfect. All right. So now we have a university. We have 25,000 in the bank. How much is a bus depot? The biofuel bus depot, it's 40,000. We have a little bit left to go, but I think for this episode, we're gonna leave it at that, and we do have to focus on some more residential, and we can do that by zoning more in this area and creating yet another district, and maybe switching it up a little bit. This one we can go with the European style housing and an all-natural looking area to kind of sort of complement the roads here, right? So we'll do that. I think we're not. I thought we were good on water. There we go. Let's go 440. And we'll come down, and that should be 440 as well. Alright, and then for this area here, actually, you know what? I do have another mod, I believe it is. This one. Luckenwald Market Tower. We can put that guy kind of on the corner there. Oh wow, how much was that? Oh boy, that was 20,000. Man, I didn't even look at the price before I put it down. Okay, cool. Now we know that costs a ton of money. So we'll zone, well not zone, but make a district over here. And we're going to make the European suburbia there. Gonna enable style buildings as well. So European suburbia, in case you guys missed it, that's how you activate that European suburbia content creator pack that you got. So you make a district, you click on it, you click on this little blue house here, and then you go to European suburbia, and that's how you activate these kinds of buildings that are going to start popping up over here in just a moment. There we go. Additionally, let me show you what I did here. By enabling these style buildings, what you do there is you unlock the European building. So not just for that particular district, but for the whole game. And those would be the European fire station and the firehouse. So these kind of looking buildings. Actually, we can place one. We can place one right there for now. Cost 12,000. I think we should be good. So yeah, European service buildings, if you will. So here you have the police station and everything of the sort. And that's what these European buildings look like. Kind of cool. There's a difference between what the European buildings look like, and then you have the regular buildings there. Low density residential. Then you have the self-sufficient buildings on this side over here. So three different types that you can have. I like them. I like to mix it up a little bit. I think it's good for the look of the city to have different kinds of areas. So we'll continue zoning. There we go. That should be good enough for now. So I know I mentioned we may mess with buses or trams this episode. We didn't unfortunately get to it. We ended up doing a university instead, which I think is looking absolutely fantastic, especially paired up with this football field here. We're gonna do maybe like a little custom park or something over here with some tennis courts and whatnot. But I think we're good. We're nearly at a 10,000 population. Remember, goal is 75,000. We have converted all of our sewage to the eco-friendly sewage. Created a small little neighborhood there. Added just a tiny bit to our leisure district that is now suffering from not enough customers. So we're kind of gonna give it a break until we get more population in here. Or maybe some sort of a form of transportation to there. I'm really thinking trams would look good here in this little town. Maybe even one coming up to there. Who knows? But in any case, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I will see you guys on the next episode.